Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bounty Hunter Days from Bangkok Casino Bratislava. This amazing tournament saw over 900 entries with buy-in of €175, 50 of which was dedicated to the bounty prize pool. So the €100,000 guaranteed was well exceeded, with the final prize pool reaching almost €140,000. There is the chip count. Quest is the chip leader with over 100 big blinds, 12 million. We will be playing 50 and 100,000 blinds. Mazurchak, short stack of the table with only 12 big blinds. Pleska, very close by. Still very international field. And there are the payouts. This is what we are playing for. Almost €16,000 up top. Is queen of suit for Poluk. Izo finally finds a hand, and it's a great hand at that. Pocket queens, dream spot for him. He will be in great shape to double up. We saw one ace folded, so Poluk will have only 2 outs. Tomas might call here. Poluk will not have an option to re-raise, so Kes can see a flop for 135 and give himself an option to win the bounty for eliminating Izo. King 4 suited, I think, is strong enough to call, but he decided to re-raise. Interesting. So after being pretty passive as a chip leader, he decides to get very aggressive here. Re-raise to 775,000. And now Poluk with a tough decision. The raise isn't all that big, only 500,000 to call into a pot of 1.5 million. So Poluk with some pretty good pot odds. But he decided to fold. So Tomas Quest with King 4 suited will try to eliminate Gabriel Izo. Four on the flop gives Kes some more outs, but as we can see, 2 kings were folded and now it's over. Set of queens for Gabriel Izo. He almost quadruples up to 940,000. Pocket queens again, this time for Edmontala. Oh, pocket aces for Mazurchak. What a cooler. He pushes out his bounty card. All in for 1.3 million. And Edmontala will snap call, obviously. Terrible hand for him. Nothing he could have done differently, obviously. This is just a straightforward cooler. No help for pocket queens. Still 2 outs. Close, but not close enough. Jack on the river seals the deal, and Mazurchak doubles up to 3 million. Edmontala down to 1.6. Pocket tens for the chip leader on the button. Gajdos will be playing with King Jack suited. Great hand in the big blind. Oh my god, what a flop. This is terrible news for Gajdos. Rip Kings with good kicker, but he's no good. Thomas Cass flops a full house. This pot will get big. Thomas Cass does not slow play. He bets 250. Gajdos just calls. Or safeguard for both players. Obviously diamond might kill the action. Jack or a 4 will give Gajdos higher full house. Let's see if Cass puts out a big bet this time. 1.3 in the middle. Gajdos will pretty much call anything Cass bets here. And it is a big bet. It looks like over half of the pot. $6.75. Gajdos will probably just call. I don't think there is a good reason to raise. Gajdos does not improve on the river. 3 of spades is complete break. There is no way Gajdos doesn't call on the river. Now it's just a question of how much. 2.6 in the middle. I would like to see Cass bet over 1.5, maybe 2 million. He must realize there's a pretty good chance that his opponent has a king. It's unlikely that he has a 10 given the fact that there's only one. He overbets the pot, he bets 3 million, and Gajdos quickly calls. Queen Jack of suit should be strong enough for Cass to raise under the gun +2. Gajdos with pocket 8s. Looks like he 3-bet. Graphics are a little bit glitchy on this one. He did 3-bet to 900,000, and Edmontala now with tough spot with pocket 9s. We didn't see many 3-bets pre-flop on this final table, so this looks very strong from Gajdos. And Edmontala knows that he has 0 fault equity after the 3-bet with a stack of 1.3 million. And there is also Cass to worry about. I think there is no shame in folding pocket 9s here, but it is very close. Maybe Ala is thinking about that big hand Gajdos lost a couple of minutes ago, and the fact that he might be tilted. That would change things considerably if Gaidosh is more likely to be light here. And there's the fault. And there's the fault from Damascus as well. Pocket nines for Allah this time. We should see an all-in once again. And there it is. And Poluk with pocket tens. What an unlucky hand for Edmond Allah. Poluk will for sure be calling. And Allah will be in terrible shape for his tournament life. Poluk re-raises all in for over 3 million. Oh, and Bunzner with pocket queens in the big blind. What a spot. He does call, and he is in great spot to eliminate 2 players. What a hand. We were 9-handed for so long, now there is a very good chance to lose 2 players in one hand. Both Poluk and Allah with their tournament's lives at risk. 7.8 million in the middle. And there's 9 for Edmond Allah. What a flop for him. But it's still not over. Backdoor hearts for both Bunzner and Poluk. No heart, so only a queen or a 10 will eliminate Edmond Allah. Poluk needs a 10 to stay in the tournament. No help for nobody. Edmond Allah triples up to 4.7 million. Holger Bunzner takes down the side pot. Ace Jack for Allah. And Pliska finally finds a hand to move in. Pocket tens. He will get called by Allah. Blinds will be folding. Edmond Allah quickly calls, and Mark Anthony Pliska will be flipping for his tournament life. First time all in for Pliska, and it looks good so far for him. No improvement for Ace Jack. Pliska only needs to dodge the 6 outs one more time, and he will double up to 1.6 million. 5 of spades is a safe card for him, so another double up on this final table. Gabriel Izzo with Ace Jack of suit. Automatic all-in my opinion, under 10 big blinds. There it is. The bounty card to signify that he is all in. No action so far. Pliska in the big blind with pocket queens, so the 2 short stacks will battle it out. Pliska in great spot. They are very, very close in chips. We will have to wait to the exact count from the dealer to see who is at risk, but it pretty much doesn't matter. Both of them would be in very, very bad shape if they lose. Jack on the flop gives Izzo some more outs, but Pliska still ahead. Only one more card. 4 outs for Gabriel Izzo, or he will be eliminated from this tournament. And there's the ace. What a suck out for Marc-Anthony Pliska. Ace Jack offsuit for Banzner. And pocket aces for Mazurchak. Let's see if he traps or goes all in right away. I would love to see a trap here. And Mazurchak agrees. Oh, sorry, it's a 3-bet to 1 million, so that's pretty much the worst option in my opinion. Much stronger than going all in. Now Demian Cheglov with King Queen suited would love to play, but after this action he has to fold. I think that everybody at the table feels that Mazurchak has a very strong hand. I don't see him bluffing for almost half of his stack like this. Let's see if Banzner can get away from this one. He will call. And the last ace in the deck peels off on the flop, and now Banzner will not get away from this one. There's no way to fold. It's 2.4 million in the middle and 1.4 behind. Banzner pushed all in himself, it looks like. Obviously Mazurchak with the easiest call possible with top set. And he's about to double up to 5.2 million after being short this entire final table pretty much. It's all over after the turn. Banzner needed backdoor diamonds or backdoor straight outs. Pocket nines for Gajdos, raised to 500,000. And Cheglov finally found a hand to move in. King 10 of suit. He will have 2 overs versus Gajdos. Let's see if Banzner wants to play. Probably not with Gajdos behind him. But he does call. As does Gajdos. So Cheglov needs to beat 2 opponents to stay in this tournament. Two kings on the flop. Great flop for Cheglov. He is in very good shape to triple up. Now full house, it's all over. So his patience pays off. He folded it down to 3.5 big blinds. Now he triples up. Izzo goes all in with ace queen. Banzner with king jack of suit. Might consider call here, but given the fact that pretty much everybody was very tight when it comes to all-ins on this table, I think that king jack is probably just a fold here. No need to risk half of his stack. in a marginal spot like this. Izo was certainly very careful when it comes to putting all his chips in the middle. It looks like we will have a call. There it is. Buntsner calls with King Jack. So Gabriel Izo once again with his tournament life at risk. He survived 3 or 4 all-ins at this point, I believe. Now with the best hand. But Buntsner does have 2 life cards. Never easy. And there's the king. Terrible flop for Izo. Only 3 outs on the river can save Gabriel Izo from elimination. Not this time. Gabriel Izo eliminated in 7th place. He will take home €2,700 and ticket to Bangkok Casino Masters. Gajdos with another aggressive open, Buntsner with King Jack. He will call for 525. What a flop for Gajdos. This is terrible news for Buntsner. You might get eliminated here. Top pair, good kicker, but Gajdos with invisible 2 pair. I don't think that Buntsner thinks that Gajdos is opening King 7. He is more worried about King Queen or Ace King. But he will call at least 2 bets. For sure. 5 of spades. Doesn't change anything. Gajdos still with better 2 pair. And bet of 900,000. Buntsner quickly calls. Over 4 million in the middle. Oh. And there's the Jack on the river. What a suck out for Gajdos. I think this will be all in on the call. Gajdos block bets 500,000 and Buntsner just calls. Visible frustration from Gajdos, but this could have been much more expensive. All in from Gajdos and Sheglov calls for his last 700,000. He does have a best hand with Queen 5 of suit. So 2 short stacks, bad laid out once again. Queen high, still the best hand. Gajdos needs 10 or a 3. Now only a 10 after Sheglov hits his 5. No help on the river. Demian Sheglov doubles up once again, but only to 8 big blinds. Now Mazurchak with ace queen will go all in. Gajdos calls very angrily with queen jack suited. Unluckily for him, he will be dominated. Buntsner might consider calling. And there it is. 2 players will be at risk. Edmond Tala with solid hand as well, but after 3 all-ins. I don't think ace-9 is strong enough. And Dusan Gajdoš in absolutely terrible spot, dominated by both opponents. He hits a jack, Bunstner beats him. If he hits a queen, Mazurchak beats him. He will need either 2-pair, flush or a straight to stay alive in this tournament. And Bunstner with pretty good chance to knock out 2 opponents. No help for nobody. Ace Queen still ahead. Ace of clubs on the turn. Mazurchak celebrates, but there is a flush draw for Bunstner. Gajdoš will be eliminated. That's for sure. And Bunstner needs club. He does not get it. Mazurchak doubles up to 4.1 million. And Dusan Gajdoš exits the tournament in 6th place. Are in tough spot when facing a 3-bet from the chip leader. I will try again with pocket 5s. And Cheglov finds a monster in the big blind with 5 big blinds left. That's nice timing, but still it's a flip. And Cheglov once again, the player at risk. No help on the flop, couple of backdoors though. Jack of clubs opens up all the possibilities. Straight and flush draw to go along with his 2 overcards, 14 outs. But 7 of diamonds misses Cheglov completely, and he will be eliminated in 5th place for 4,500 euros. Pocket aces for Allah. He will probably just limp once again. No, not this time. He moves in. Mazurchak might even go all in blind. He's deciding if he wants to see his cards or not. Well, if he will look, he will probably fold. He does not look, and how unlucky for him that he calls all in blind and he's up against pocket aces. But he is able to laugh about it. No help on the flop. He needs runner. Well, there is the first runner. Now gutshot to a 6, 4 outs, can save Mazurchak in this tournament. 7 doesn't help. Manuel Jean-Marcel Mazurchak from France is eliminated in 4th place. He earns 5,600 euros for his trouble. Great result for this gentleman. He raises to 1 million. Allah calls, And now Quest might even go all in. Obviously the play has loosened up a lot. We certainly wouldn't see Edmond Alla calling with Queen 5 suited against 1 million open before the deal. And there's the all-in from Thomas Quest. And Bunzner calls. So we might be heads up right away. Ace-9 suited against King-Jack suited. 60-40. But Quest does cover the suit as well. No help for King-Jack at all. Quest still ahead. Or doesn't help as well. Only King or Jack. 6 outs for Holger Bunzner. And there's the King. King on the river. Saves Holger Bunzner. And it's a whole new game right now. Bunzner and Quest pretty much even in chips. Ace Queen suited for Bunzner. And Alla with the massive all in. Looks like pocket deuces. Yes, pocket deuces. Obviously the play is a lot less serious after the deal, but 3,300 euros is still lots of money to play for. And those two players are just flipping for massive chip lead. Pretty much identical stacks and deuce in the window. Holger Bunzner all but dead. And we are heads up. It looks like Bunzner was the player with less chips, but it is pretty close, so we will have to wait for the official chip count. We have all in. And the call with 10-8 offsuit versus Ace-4 suited. I will take a wild guess that maybe there was some additional unofficial deal made for the remaining 3,000 euros. Because I really don't think that these guys don't care at all about 3,000 euros. Open-ended for Alla. 50-50 on the flop. Queen doesn't help, but 14 outs to win the tournament right away for Edmond Alla. But 3 off clubs isn't one of them, so this heads up will continue with pretty much even stacks. All in and call once again. Queen Jack versus Ace-4. It looks like Thomas Quest is the player with more chips and the better hand, so Thomas Quest in a spot to win this tournament. Ace High still ahead on the flop. And the turn, only one card, 6 outs between Thomas Quest and the win of this tournament. And Queen on the river, so it is not over. Edmond Alla. We will probably see all in right away. There it is, Queen 8 against 4-5 offsuit. Queen High still ahead. Backdoor spades for Alla. Now got shot. 4-5 or a deuce will end this tournament right now. Not yet. Thomas Quest doubles up to 3.8 million. As expected, all in the next hand as well. Cash with the best hand. He hits the 7. Alan eats queen or a 10. There's the queen. Only one card left. And it is all over. Edmond Alla is the winner of Bounty Hunter Days in Bangkok Casino Bratislava. Thomas Quest, after being the chip leader this entire time, getting the biggest piece of the prize pool in the three-way deal, is eliminated in second place, but he will take home almost 12,000 euros for his trouble. Great result for Thomas. Edmond Alla officially in the deal 9,346 euro and additional 3,300 euros after winning the tournament. He gets the trophy as well, and he is our official winner. Congratulations to all those players, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on SpadePoker.tv.